Varsity getting on somebody right now.
Well, he's got Craner's going back in the game. Craner kind of got in a little trouble there early in the game, and whatever it was, Coach Wilson wasn't happy with it, so Craner's been sitting for a while. We'll see if he can pick up the intensity that he usually brings to the game.
Yeah, he's a solid player. Be a good varsity player one day.
Well, he's going to have to step up and take Rone's place.
He'll have to work really hard this year.
Had a chance to go to Dayton today and didn't go. Come find out they was on television.
Who they play?
Caught the last Xavier. Sato just wore him out. Sato was jumping over top of the square on the back court.
I had tickets to Ohio State and Iowa tonight. I gave them to Nick.
Oh yeah. Hungerman with that rebound and the ease makes the save. We got Craner with the ball now. Under 2 minutes, 24-26, and Hungerman, right.
Good move.
Hungerman ties it up for us, 26 all. See, this happened a lot last night, and what you run into on that is that full court pressure. Once that ball gets past that first 2 points there, you got to be able to sprint like crazy to get back here because you got a wide open.
Key word, Gary, sprint. A while ago they were all open. That's why they got the sub.
Lennon the varsity got into that last night, and they were picked apart. And old Mark Slater, he made them pay for it.
Good basketball man, Slater.
Still tied up at 26, and we're down to a minute, third quarter. Graham and London, reserve contest. And the smallest man on the floor.
Like Big Country.
Yeah, he is big, isn't he? But who got the rebound was the smallest man on the floor, is little Derek Ease. He got 2 of them last night in amongst the trees.
Did it?
In a row.
He's on top of his game. He's got to be active all the time. That Spud Webb haircut.
Yeah. I don't know if he could jump like Spud Webb, would be off, wouldn't it? Hey, wait a minute. They deflected the ball. Yeah, he went over. The ball was knocked out of London's hand, and London actually recovered the ball. The official ran away. He didn't even want to talk to him about it.
He's going to give us one. He'll owe us one. He knows it, too. Look at him. John won that argument.
Well, last night, they overturned a lot of them like that.
Did they really?
And Slater felt like he was getting homered.
That young man there better get some attention. He's hurt.
He sure is. 28-26. And Hungerman goes for the home run ball, but no buzzer beater this time. So we end this quarter down 2. But the reserve games usually are close. Uh-oh, there's the man. Teddy G. Little Ted picked up last night. He stepped up some.
He must have a pretty good game.
Played good defense. Made some good offensive moves. Scored some. He's starting to look more like the player that we know that he can be.
I think he'll get comfortable in the offense. Him and Jared and Robinson and Edley and Dickon will hit on all cylinders here pretty soon, guys. So they keep Josh healthy for a couple weeks in a row.
Yeah.
I think they're going to go off on somebody here pretty soon.
The Dickens was kind of off of his game last night, but and being hurt as often as he has, all he does is re-injure stuff that happened in football. I think. And I get in trouble when I start thinking.
I was just up there looking at old man Clemens. I wish he'd wear a hat if he's going to sit under that light.
Oh no. He's going to cause the iris in the camera to go out.
Come on, Teddy.
He'll like that. Just knows we're thinking about you, Teddy.
That's right.
Teddy's done a lot of good things for the school and for the school system.
He's a good human being, Gary. You should never play basketball with him, though, because he's greedy.
I heard that. Oh, and the big man gets called for traveling. He comes down and steps on some of the little man's feet. Threw him off balance. He's doing a little ballet in there, wasn't he, girl? Craner handles the ball well up top. He's looking for some help. Uh-oh, little man with a jumper. Yep. Boom.
He may be a better two-guard, Gary.
Spuddies.
You know,
Yeah.
He may be a better two-guard.
Oh, well, normally he doesn't have the point guard. When we saw him out there before, Craner was on the bench.
Yeah, the responsibility, he need to grow into that a little bit. He looked good at two-guard there right there.
Oh, yeah.
He wanted that ball there.
And he has no fear.
No.
He'll take a block shot because he'll shoot it. Good court sense. Going to pick up a foul and one. 30-28. As number. Joe Jones be going to the line. I just call him anything because I don't even know what the numbers are. These numbers don't match up with anything here. One of the Jones boys.
We got to go to work here. We don't want to lose our first one here at home. Get to work.
5:40 to go in this contest. We still got time. The main thing is not to panic.
That's right.
Play your game.
Keep your composure.
Be wrong, but in some sense, the play that Wade Craner plays reminds me a little bit of Hoosier. I know he's not as quick, of course he's only reserves too. Not as quick as Hoosier was when Hoosier was on his game. I guess I'm not getting any comments.
He's a nice young man, Gary. But about the only thing he and Greg have in common right now is that they played guard.
Okay.
I'm not saying he won't be that good someday, but
okay.
Yeah, okay.
I'll buy that. I'll buy that. Gotta be honest.
One of the best ball handlers, press breakers you ever saw here at this school, Gary.
Yeah, he was.
I'd like to see Mr. Craner be that good. That'd be nice. Because he would probably be a very, very good college prospect if he was that good. And a year makes a big difference in a young man's life. He's only 10th grade.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Well, that's what I was saying. I don't remember Greg in the 10th grade. I do remember him when he was on varsity as a junior and senior.
Well, he wasn't that big when he was in 10th grade. He wasn't as big as Craner. That's a compliment, Mr. Craner.
Craner.
I apologize.
No, you don't. Capavo with the rebound. London's down by 3. 28-31. Let's see if we can get Mr. Craner to step up. Good look.
That's a good crossover there.
Ungerman didn't make the catch.
That's all right.
That's out of bounds to London. I know it.
Head up. Dribble your head down.
That's what happens when you get dribbled head down. People sneak up on you. Where'd they come from? He's getting ready to throw it up now.
Should have.
He'd got that one blocked. His comes from almost from the floor.
He was in the rhythm. He kept on with it.
Yeah, he had two trees stand over top of him. Them limbs were reaching out. You gotta remember, his shot's coming almost from the floor.
From the hip. Unforced turnover that time. Ungerman was in the area, but (28-31). This game started out the first quarter like that, and I had 1 point for probably 6 minutes. Here we got a timeout, Greg. Well, I haven't seen these young men behind any time this year, Gary. I guess we'll see how they respond here in the fourth quarter, being down 3.
And I honestly don't remember them being behind.
It's been a good learning experience right here.
Most of your reserve games are close games. For some reason, unless you get a really exceptional team, they end up going down to the wire. The team who wants it the most ends up getting it. (31-28). Passed up a better shot in right there in the red.
He's 34 for us, Garrett. He was really banging down there.
Capalbo.
Physical, yeah, real physical. He's banging with 40 down there.
Yeah, he's listed on the varsity, but they probably just moved him back there so he'd be sure and get more playing time. Which is a good part, good job on Renee's job. He's doing his job right. Been doing good for a kid to sit on the bench. Expecting to be varsity next year and never get any playing time.
Nice shot by Ungerman, buddy.
Right.
Oh, straight back, son.
I think Ungerman's going to be a player one of these days. We got a 1 point difference now. Ungerman's 2 points total within 1.
Defense did it right there. Good defense.
Ball comes off to Bennett. He spots up. He will knock it. I told you he had no fear. He knocked him in last night like that.
Nothing wrong with the shot.
You notice he never even looked at the bench either.
One comment I'm going to make with Mr. E.
Out of travel. Go ahead.
When you shoot it, you know that you missed it before anybody in the house. He should have chased that ball.
Follow your shot.
Chased it. I'm sure his daddy's giving him an earful down there right now anyway. Daryl's at the scores table.
Is it scores table?
Yeah. He was getting following his shot.
Well, his daddy better stick to volleyball.
I heard that.
He's a good guy.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Well, it amazes me some of these dribbles these kids get to use now that would not fly at all when you were playing, I was playing.
That would have got your seat right on the bench.
Yeah, it would have been called double dribble, carrying the ball, all kind of stuff. But the way it is now.
Moving pivot foot, yeah.
And And the man who made all these dribbles possible got his 30,000th point last night. No, Jordan, they won.
He's averaging about 40 over the last week, Carl. Somebody made him mad.
Well, he called me the other day.
Oh, did you hook him up?
I hooked him up. He's talking about, they're calling me Floor Jordan now. I said, well, I know you still got some hops in you. And he went back out and showed me, said, thanks for the confidence building.
He sure did. We had 51 one night, 45 the next, Gary.
And then he told him the other day, he said, he went up and pinned one on the board. The ball was shot from the other team, and he went up and pinned it above the square. That same thing happened in Dayton game against my nephew, Brooks Hall, against Xavier today.
You have to go down there and see Brooks when the season's over, or before.
I'm disappointed in Brooks. I thought he'd be a lot better than he is.
I don't think they're that strong around him down there this year, Gary. Did they beat Xavier, did you say?
No.
They didn't?
Sato made him look like a bunch of kids. What is Sato, 6'2", 6'3"?
That West that plays for Xavier is good, too.
Yeah.
West is good.
Sato was jumping and blocking shots up above the square. We still got a 31-30 score. There's a lot of action, but no scoring. On the floor. Last night and tonight so far, I've seen more on the floor calls. And before last night, we were seeing a lot that looked like continuations. And they can't hear you shaking your head.
I apologize.
You make me look bad, like I'm trying to hog the show, man.
It doesn't seem like they're consistent with those calls, Gary, as the referees.
And, I think you get that a lot in the reserve games.
There's a no-no.
Give me a good shot of this official next time we get a chance, Carl. He looks like, what's his name, drive that little teeny car that was down on, Lincoln? Francis. You know a guy named Francis? You know what I'm talking about, Carl? He always lights his house up real well, right at the end of Walnut and Lincoln, right down around the corner there. He'll know who I'm talking about when he hears it. He looks just like him.
Now somebody block Big Country out this time. Come on, Derek, step in there and block him out.
6'5", Big Country, can't make the foul shot this time.
There we go,
Hungerman. He got that rebound standing flat-footed. It's still 31-30. We're down to a minute and a half to go in this contest.
That's a good timeout by John Wilson.
It's been 31-30 for about 3 minutes now.
He's going to get him a layup here, Gary. They need one.
Like we said before, John is really, his coaching has turned around, but you know what I think a lot of it has to do? Rone has come in and say, this is where it's going to be. We're going to have discipline. You're going to do what I say. It's my way or the highway.
You're exactly right.
And that's where it has to be.
There is no gray area now. Well defined, isn't it?
And it goes all the way down through the freshman class. So it makes it a lot easier for the reserve and the freshman coaches to get their job done.
This program that Coach Roney has brought with him needs to go lower than the 9th grade, though, Gary.
I think it will. You got to remember, he's only been here about a month and a half, if 2 months. The season had almost already started when he got here.
And so program's got to be adapted down to 3rd and 4th grade.
And I think if he sticks around, he'll do that. Oh, Big Country knocked that one out the sky, didn't it?
Hungerman should have shot that. He was in the paint and passing.
We get down to times like this to find out who is going to step up.
Some guys want it when they're 10 points ahead, and when you're 10 points down, they don't want it. I'm not saying Hungerman didn't want that decision. He should have shot the basketball.
Hungerman's pretty calm. He doesn't show a lot of emotion. He just more or less gets the job done.
Yeah, he's a blue-collar worker. Definitely what he is, Gary. How come 5-0 in play?
5-0 moved up to varsity. He's dressed tonight, but he didn't even dress for reserve last night. He had dressed only for varsity. Got a lot of playing time.
Did it good.
Yeah.
How'd he play?
Played well. Played well.
5-0's coming on.
He's got a lot of hustle in him. Only thing about him is he sees you and he'll holler hi Bill, and he sees me and he'll turn his head.
I believe it.
I ain't figured that out.
Now 5-0.
And I'm good to him. I'll build him up.
I talked to his mother the other day. She said, you and I went a little overboard. Back off on 5-0.
Give him too much credit.
That's what she said.
We got to tell it like it is, you know what I'm saying? If you see a kid doing something good,
he's working, buddy.
They earn it. Let's tell them they earn it. It doesn't hurt to tell you. Kid does something good. Don't tell them everything they did bad.
I've always
Let them know when they do something good.
You always told it the way it was. Good and the bad.
Well, we're down under a minute, and we got 1 point deficit. London's down by 1, 30-31. London's putting on a heavy pressure defense here. Skip pass coming handy there to them. Uh-oh, we got a travel and didn't get called. And we got another one.
Back-to-back travel.
Back-to-back travel. Having some super pressure defense that time. And the only thing I seen wrong with Graham is they weren't looking to score. They were trying to run that minute off with only 1 point lead. And a lot of people differ with me on that. I'm always ready to attack the basket.
That's right up the middle of the floor with it, Gary. As you mentioned earlier, Mr. Hoosier would have had layup on that.
Yeah.
Got a layup.
Did they call him Rat?
That's bad, Gary, but they did.
The Rat.
He looked like his Uncle Richard.
Oh,
shoot that ball.
Craner spots up and don't go. We got 21 seconds, a lot of time.
Good job, Derek.
And
Good job.
He gets the ball. You see where he's at?
Little man.
Right in amongst the trees. Comes up with the ball.
Got down there and got that garbage, Gary.
Hey, it's been that way the whole game, Carl. Remember the first quarter we was watching 1 point for, Lord, 5-6 minutes almost.
Young Hungerman gave up another shot he should have shot. I think he's our best shot.
Oh, I think he is too.
Yeah, he should have shot it.
Well, I tell you what, you give Derek a shot, he's going to throw it up. The thing about it is he can hit him. I'm going to call him, I can't call him a Rat, but that name's been taken. I'll come up with a nickname for him before long.
Mouse.
Hey! And you know that mouse on your computer is quick. You can move that monster
I think next
quarter of
year,
an inch and moves a mile.
he'll be a varsity ball player next year, Derek, will, if he works all summer.
I hope he does. Because he wants to play.
See what John called out of the huddle here. He got 17 seconds.
17.9.
You want to hold it, or you going to go try and score early, Gary?
We're behind. We got to score. Ungerman. Oh, London comes with the rebound. Capabo, and he gets tied up. And possession arrow goes to Graham. With 12 seconds left.
You got a foul here. I foul him on the inbounds. What are you going to do?
Oh, they got to foul him.
Got a foul.
Instantly.
Right now.
They're in the one and one.
Pass it to Big Country and foul him.
Almost got a steal. Hey, we did get a steal. Ah,
Buddy, we got a call.
he owed us that one.
He did, Gary. That's what he owed us.
He owed us that one. Back to the drawing board. Give me a shot of that referee made that call. Carl, he's clear across the floor. Y'all people out there looking at this game, tell me if Francis is here or is he at the Dixie? All right, thank you. Thanks for that call, Francis.
Great work. That's great work, Carl.
Carl's about one of the best cameramans you're going to find. I'm so worried about losing him to ESPN or over to ABC, NBC. I had to help his payroll this year. He gets two bottles of water per game now.
The six figures yet, Gary?
Yeah. 2 bottles of water and 4 hot dogs. 31-30. You folks out there ought to give Carl a lot of praise because he don't have to do this. And buddy, what he does is they got fouls to give. They'll run the clock off that way.
You're right.
They still got.
They don't have to let us shoot.
They got 2 more fouls to give. So we got to get the ball in close, evidently, because they're not going to let you shoot.
Go straight to the basket. It's got to be a drive and get fouled.
If you'd have heard Lou trying to explain a situation like this the other day, you'd have fell out and died laughing. Game time. .7/10 of a second. London come out tonight with they had a poor shooting night, the reserves did.
Yes, they have. There was some
Kinda in a slump
late there for them too, Gary. Like they weren't sure what they were doing.
Kind of in a little slump there.
Like you said earlier in the year, it's hard for young kids to be consistent night in and night out. They got to learn that.
What it may do is probably dismiss this one.
Yeah, if he's smart.
Well, yeah. If he misses, it's going to start the clock, and 7/10 is not very much. It's going to take a Hail Mary just to tie it up. He don't know he can run the baseline. Get in.
Out of bounds, foot below the line.
And when he threw it inbounds. And that's that happens so easy, but you got a lot of space back there. You don't have to stand right on that line.
That's right. Yeah, he could have ran the in line, couldn't he?
Yeah. I don't know if the official, he might have thought the official told it because the official handed him the ball. After a made basket. So London goes down 33-30. That's their first loss. So I'm assuming they're what? About 6-1? 7-1. Well-fought contest. He's had a bad night, bad shooting night. And you're going to have him. Yep. So, there you have the score. And folks, I'm glad you got to see this game. I had Bill Martin with me and Carl King. In the meantime, we'll see you, but we wouldn't want to beat you. Adios.